So I think a lot about ADD lately and ADHD. I'm not really sure the difference between the two, but I have been giving this a lot of thought because it has come to my attention that I might have it. I am not sure. In school, I never was able to concentrate. All these things, the symptoms are there and they've always been there. And for some reason, I was never diagnosed or tested or anything about it, but it really does seem like I might have it. And I think it was maybe a lot smaller when I was younger, when I wasn't behind a computer as much. I was much more in the real world. And I do believe that's the case. I believe that when we get ourselves consumed into something specifically digital, or you could even have ADD with like reading books if you're really into that, or music or something. When you get really in something, when you zone out quite often in something, it might trigger a lot of ADHD or help it grow, which is funny, but it's a whole nother topic of thought. But what I've noticed is that I really always have struggled doing things. And I always have to hack it or figure out like some research or do a little bit of something else to learn about this, practice this, whatever. And most of the time, I just end up laying down, taking a nap, doing something else, getting ready to do something. I'll sit at my desk and I'll sit down and I'll go, oh, well, that wire is weird. I'm going to fix that wire. Or, oh, there's something on the desk. Let me go put that away. And that's why I love minimalism, right? Because it's really important for me to have zero distractions, because I'll see one thing and I'll put it away, then I'll clean the whole house. So what am I saying here, and what is the lesson today? Well, basically I'm talking about the moment just a little bit ago when I was like, okay, I'm going to start writing. I have this notebook here and I'm like, okay, keep it analog, and I'm going to write out all the things I need to do next week, map it out, et cetera, because that's what held me back from doing more content this week. And then I fell asleep in this chair, feet up on the desk. And it came to my came to my attention that it isn't about what I need. I don't need to know something. The trick to actually doing the thing is just doing it. And it doesn't matter if it's good. I almost look at it as like just have to get started, and it's a slow start. So if you're at a stop and you're not in motion, then it's just it doesn't matter how much thinking or planning or whatever, it's not gonna get you started. You just have to actually start and make bad things or do things poorly. Then once you get up to speed, then you'll start doing things, and then you can map it out and so on. So it's a momentum thinking instead of a planning or action thinking. Action is huge. You have to take action. You have to plan a little bit and plan an idea that it's like, hey, it's not just one thing. It's a little bit long term. So when you are struggling to get more done in life, when you're not finding yourself doing the thing you meant to do, well, this is what I've realized is like, it wasn't about planning for me. It's always been when I just like so fed up that I start doing something about it. And that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, you just need to start taking a little action. Everything that I've been successful with, let's say staying true to the gym or going for daily walks, keeping up on my bills or whatever, it's just because I just kind of started one day and I did a really bad job in the beginning. I went to the gym and just went to the gym. All of these like almost like useless days just got me going. And then I dialed in, what do I do at the gym on Mondays? And then I dialed in what time on Mondays, for example. And right now it was pretty eye-opening, because I was like, oh, I just have to make a video, which is this video. Talking. No particular aim. I just have this concept. Is it going to be my best video? Not even close. But it is true, and it's something that I wish somebody made that I would have stumbled across. Somebody to just be like, it's not just taking action, because that's where I get stuck. It's like I was taking action, trying to make something good and take action, undo it, and doing it well. It's more of a long-term thing, as I was saying. Take action and it'll be crappy. And then kind of like a car starting to roll, it's just kind of, and then you spin up and you gain momentum. So perhaps for you, if you're really struggling to get things going and doing the thing, perhaps you can think of it as like a momentum building workflow. And I think that you're going to find yourself really motivated and extremely happy, even if it's terrible work. So anyways, I was going to say peace be with you. I don't know why I would ever say with that, but until next time, cheers.